there, Susan Lazar Hart here, your congruency coach for creatives, for seekers who are asking for more. And I love your questions. In our new framework of Ask Susan, every Monday for your transformational motivational moment, we invite you to come in with your questions. And I've been collecting a lot of them over the week, and I've chosen this one from Sandra. And well, let's dive right in. I think you might relate to it. Susan, I've been feeling lost in this ever-changing world, and it's left me questioning who I am. How do you stay present and embrace change with grace while rediscovering yourself in this dynamic world we're living in? I'd love to hear your personal insights and experiences. Well, thank you so much, Sandra. This is such an essential topic right now, because let's face it, we're all navigating this dynamic journey of self-discovery, right? Each in our own way. So let's break it down. Sandra, I completely understand how navigating this constant, ever-changing world can make us feel like we're losing our sense of self. The truth is, it's a journey we're all embarking on, and it's a brave one, right? So acknowledge that about yourself. Acknowledge that you're actually choosing to be here with this question and asking questions and staying in the question. So for me, staying present and embracing change with grace has been a few key things. First, it's important to give yourself permission to not have all the answers. Yeah, take a breath. Change can be chaotic. That's okay. It's in these moments of chaos, of not knowing who we be, what we be, and how we be, that we often discover the most about ourselves, if we're willing to be the space of space and take those moments and just ask yourself, who am I being with the changes that I see around me and the changes I'm creating? So when it comes to staying present and embracing change with grace, the first thing I'd say is remember, change is constant. We talk about that a lot here in the Congruent Living Facebook. Change is constant. It's like a river that never stops flowing. You can't control its course, but you can learn to navigate it. So sometimes when we fight the current, that's when we struggle the most. But when we let go and let flow, or I often say, let go and let God, God meaning for good, orderly direction, that's when we find a sense of grace and ease. So what if the changes you're aware of are an opportunity for growth? Think of it as a chance to learn, to expand, and to become more resilient. When you shift your perspective and view change as an adventure rather than a threat, it becomes an exciting journey of self-discovery. It has for me. I've personally been there many times. The big shifts in my life, like going back to college, took me 10 years to get my undergraduate degree while raising and honoring my commitment and raising my family. Or leaving a familiar modality after 18 years to become a solopreneur as a life coach, getting certified, which led me to questions about what are my choices here and what I'm asking to create in the world, and what is my contribution to the awakening of who we truly be. So this soul-searching journey helped me find my true inner voice, helped me tap in. Something we all have, that voice, that river that runs through us when we're opening to surrendering to a higher power. Surrendering to a higher power has to do with living in the question of your life, not having the shoulda, woulda, couldas. It's about being present. I wonder what this could create. So as for rediscovering yourself, think of it as like peeling back the layers of a beautiful flower. You see, the core of the flower, the pistil, is your true essence, and it remains constant. But as you peel away each petal, each layer, you're going to uncover new facets of yourself. I promise you, during this process, you'll inevitably face challenges that push you aside from your comfort zone. For example, you may have embarked on a journey to a healthier lifestyle, and in the process of changing your habits, you've discovered, wow, this is really challenging. But in this journey of being challenging, you also may have discovered that you're far more resilient than you thought and more capable of transformation, which can be really empowering and become a part of that self-identity of acknowledging and the gratitude. Oh, wow, this is really me, right? I got this. Yeah. I used to recommend, I don't know if they still have it in Staples or Bureau en Gros, as we call it in Canada, Staples in the United States. There was a button that you pushed, and the button, when you push it, the button said, that was easy. So what if you had that button just in your self-conscious that just says every time you push yourself towards and through a new challenge, you're going to have that was easy. I love that sense of affirmation, right? An affirmation and firming up this new identity, this you who actually greets change with curiosity, with abundance, with discovery. So this process of self-discovery can also affect your relationships. And you might realize that certain friendships or partnerships no longer align with your newfound self. We talked about that last week. And if you want to know more, hop into our YouTube. I'll put the link up here, and you can review last week's question about change in relationships. So what happens is you become more selective as you shift and change with the relationships that you invest in, focusing on those that resonate with your evolving self. Rediscovering yourself often leads to a clear understanding of your life's purpose. Who am I here? I'm here on purpose, not for a purpose. As you explore various interests and passions and strengths, you're going to find that they all point towards a particular path, right? Your North Star. For example, you might uncover love for environmental causes, leading you to pursue a career in sustainability, which aligns with your authentic self, who you truly be. And so, my friend, the journey of self-discovery is dynamic and multifaceted. It's about allowing your life experiences, both the smooth and the challenging, to shape and refine and define who you truly be. And remember, there's no right or wrong way to go about this process. It's uniquely yours. So embrace it with open arms. Be excited about the layers that you're going to uncover and unveil along the way. And keep those questions coming. Remember, change is indeed courage, and it's beautiful to witness your courage with your questions as you embrace this ever-shifting landscape of life. Each week, I receive questions from our followers just like you in our private Ask Susan Congruent Living Facebook, and I extend this invitation to all of you who are listening to this to join us in asking your questions right here in our Ask Susan Congruent Living Facebook. So, as always, stay strong, stay curious, and stay true to the amazing person who you truly be. Be bold, love greatly, and be the change that you're asking to see in the world today. I wonder what that could create. Let me know. I always love to hear from you. I look forward to your comments and your questions in our Congruent Living Facebook. I will see you next Monday with more on change. Come on in with your questions. I can't wait to see what you have. Bye-bye.